Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have Alex Coffey, Senior Market Strategist at TD Ameritrade, for an update on technical levels to watch in the Nasdaq-100 and Vol-Q, which of course is the Nasdaq-100 Volatility Index. Alex, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to Trade Talks. And before we get into your charts here, some big news as it relates to the TD Ameritrade platform. Tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, one of the goals when Charles Schwab announced the purchase of TD Ameritrade was for retail investors to create an unrivaled experience and kind of bring the best of both firms together. And as of a few weeks ago, we're closer to that reality. And in fact, it's happening. There was an announcement, and there's press releases, of course, available for those to get more information. But Schwab Trading, powered by Ameritrade, is here. Award-winning platforms, best-in-class education, and support for traders by traders. So we're excited for that. It's reality, and still work to be done, but we're almost to the finish line.
All right. Well, congratulations on that, Alex. Let's move to your charts here. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq-100. We know we've had a number of key companies report over the past couple of weeks. What are the technical levels you're watching there? And of course, Vol-Q as well.
Yeah, and NDX, what I was looking at here, looking back over the last year, it's been, of course, a very different year, 2023 than 2022, a better year for stock investors. But I did a linear regression and then one standard deviation channel here to help try to extrapolate some potential support and resistance levels. Used our typical traffic light kind of color symbology, with green representing support, red representing resistance, yellow kind of the midline, which of course is that linear regression. So all of this is math. None of this is me speculating on these levels. And you can see we're getting down in that support zone. And so huge week this week. Of course, we got AMD after the close in terms of earnings. Big day tomorrow, macro-wise, Treasury refunding, Federal Reserve. And then we get Apple Thursday afternoon. So big week for NASDAQ, big week for markets as a whole, and excited for it. But I thought it'd be cool to look at that pretty critical level that we're seeing on the chart. As for Vol-Q, steady increase makes sense a little bit with earnings season, macro events, and of course, geopolitical tensions, but nowhere near where we were earlier on in the year. So uptick, but not super, fear rampant in this market right now.
And finally, let's take a look at the heat map here. It's pretty interesting. Everything seems to be somewhat in the same size, somewhat in the green, but there's a couple of red names that really stand out here.
Yeah, and it goes to show as well, of course, some lingering maybe uncertainty post the dramatic move in earnings in a name like Alphabet, leading some red there. Some of the names that have already reported, mega cap wise in the red, maybe holding down this market a little bit today, but also makes sense that you don't see a ton of bright colors. The brighter the color, the bigger the move. We just talked about all those things on the calendar the next 24 to 48 hours. I'd expect brighter colors, but maybe after we get those news headlines.
All right, Alex, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.